Hey everybody, welcome to Hot Desk, your quick tips and tricks for using the Real Desk platform. I'm Mark, your chief desk jockey. Ending a recurring expense. Do I change the end date? Do I set it to inactive? What's the difference? What's going on here? So there's two ways to do it, and they each make sense in a certain context, so let's look at both cases. So first case, I've got this realtor, I've got a recurring monthly expense that generates at the beginning of every month. It's been generating for a while, everything's good. Then let's say that the real estate board sends us out an email and says, as of August 1st, our rate is going to change and the price is going to go up. So in this case, I don't want to change these ones that generated all the way up until the beginning of this month, which is July. I just want to change them from August 1st on. So the best way that I can do this is to go into Expense Manager, find this expense, and just set the end date to July. And then once I do that, it won't generate any more from August 1st onward. But everything will still be the same. These two will stay outstanding and we'll be able to pay those off. And then I can set up a new expense from August that can be at the new price. Let's look at the other case, which would be making an expense inactive. So I have this other agent and it's a very similar expense and it's generating and he's got a few months that are outstanding, but he's got a few months that are paid as well. Let's say that there was a miscommunication and this agent has actually left the brokerage as of the end of April, which is why he never paid these three expenses that are outstanding. So in that case, what I can do is just make the expense inactive, and then it will stop generating any future ones, so it won't generate on August 1st and September 1st and so on, but it will also have the effect of removing all of these outstanding expenses. So if I go in and do that, we'll just click to inactivate, and it will say, do you want to remove all outstanding payments for this recurring expense? I'll confirm it. And then if I go back to the tracker for this agent, you can see that the ones that are paid are still there because we're not going to get rid of those, but there are no longer any outstanding expenses. So that's the difference with changing the end date. You can change it to a future date, you can change it to a current date. You can't go back to the past and change it, but you can end it as of today or end it as of a future date. It will leave all of the outstanding expenses, and that's good when you just want to sort of bring it to a graceful end and then do something else from then forward. Making it inactive is I want to remove everything that is unpaid because it's a mistake or because I want to go back in time and remove everything without having to do a bunch of office overrides. So those are the two scenarios, and there's use cases where you might want to do either or, and that's why we have both available. Hope this helps clear things up, and thanks as always for being part of the Real Desk community.